What the fuck, man? I don't. I was gonna do some theatrical editing and make it sound nice, and I I don't have the energy for that, man. I normally don't upload this late. I normally don't post this late, but I'm just getting off, and I finally got a chance to myself. Um, Before the movie came out, my uncle found he found a cartoon. He found a cartoon online that he showed his son because he was trying to find, more black cartoons. He didn't know about Static Shock at the time, and I'm gonna get to Static Shock too. Um, Fuck. So he finds a cartoon, and the cartoon is Black Panther. Um, it was on BET. It was actually produced by Spike Lee. It might still be online, but who knows where it is now. And he had downloaded as many episodes as he could, and so he let his son watch it. And then him living with my grandma, um, I ended up watching it too. This I was like, I don't know how old I was. I had to be about 14, 15. And the joy that I got watching Black Panther, like, I don't even think I really watched the whole series because there's only quite a few episodes. The joy that I got watching Black Panther was something different. I don't know what it was, but I just knew I liked it. It's the same feeling that I got when I watched Static Shock when I was younger. Same feeling. And I know it's dark. Let me just turn my light on. Y'all can't see, but I don't care. Y'all can hear me. So, same feeling that I got watching Static Shock when I was younger. It was like somebody who looks like me, somebody who, I can know them, the same feeling. But I never got a live action Static Shock movie growing up. So years goes by, and I see that they're bringing Black Panther to the MCU. Now this is 3-4 years, after. This is 3-4 years after I had seen the shows, but it has such an imprint on me that I remembered it. And so I see that they're making a live action version of Black Panther and they're bringing it to the MCU. Now at the time I didn't know that he was going to be in Civil War. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's walking past. So at the time I didn't know he was going to be in Civil War. But then with my ex, one of my exes, we went to go see Civil War downtown, in Central West End. And he was in Civil War, fighting, running at Captain America, and just like the joy that I felt watching Black Panther beating up on, or at least attempting to beat up on Captain America, was something that I can't explain. Now, mind you, I'm a teenager at this point. I'm like a teenager, young adult. So we fast forward to the Black Panther movie. I was gonna see it with my girlfriend at the time and my sister and her significant other at the time. And just the pride that I felt, like, to see a movie where it wasn't about drugs. It wasn't about niggas, and it it it, it was a fantasy about black folks that didn't that for the most part didn't involve stereotypes. And it was directed by Ryan Coogler, another black dude that I respect. And Chadwick Bosemen was Black Panther, of course. And ever since then, Black Panther has been it for me. I have a shirt. It's been it for me. That's been it for me. Anybody who knows me knows that Black Panther is my all-time favorite superhero. And it started from that cartoon that I watched when I was younger. And I wasn't even that young. I was in my mid-teens when I saw the cartoon, and it had an effect on me that it really shouldn't have. But it did. I know it's dark, but I just want to get my feelings out. I don't care. And if it had an effect on me at 14, 15, and then 19, 20, 21, and then 23 or whenever the movie came out, I could only imagine the effect that it had on a 10-year-old. It probably had the same effect on a 10-year-old that Static Shock had on me. Watching on the WB, couldn't wait to get home and see Static Shock. Seeing somebody that looks like you, growing up in the inner city, like Static Shock did. I didn't grow up in the inner city, but I grew up in the hood. So I could only imagine how it felt because I went through the same thing, just with Static Shock. And Chadwick was a great dude. To see him play that role to just excellent, and then he played James Brown and Get On Up. It was just an excellent movie. I didn't see Marshall, and I didn't see Jackie Robinson. But knowing him, I'm sure he did great jobs in those. And to see one of your heroes pass away, regardless of the age, I can only imagine how a 12-year-old who watched Black Panther, and he's probably like 14, 15 now. I don't know when Black Panther came out, but it feels like you lost somebody close to you, man. I've never went to go see a movie twice, but I saw Black Panther twice. Black Panther meant so much to me, and I didn't even know how much it meant till Black Panther left us to go to the ancestral plane. I didn't know. I love Black Panther. Anybody who knows me knows that Black Panther is my guy. It's him and Static Shock. That is it for me. And so I get on the bus and I'm reading the news and, just seeing the good that he did, and it's just, you never know. You never know, man. For me, it all started with a cartoon, and I've been in love with it ever since. Thank you, Chadwick Bosemen, for giving me that feeling that I didn't know I needed, nor thought I wanted. See, people can say it's just a movie. People can say it's just a cartoon. It's just a comic book. It's just literature. But when you grow up not seeing it, and you finally see it, it hits you differently. And his legend will live on through his movies and his work. Rest in peace, Black Panther. Let your legacy live on. And thank God for his family, for having them put out the news, and us didn't have to read it from TMZ. Rest in peace, Chadwick.